Good evening. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. How are you? Let me know if you're tuning in tonight. I feel like there we are. There I am. Happy to be here. Comments on Ready Aim Fire. Well, I don't want to say that. Just just want to say good evening. I've been gone for a while. I've only been gone for 2 weeks, but feels like forever. I am going to get comfortable. In fact, I am wearing my comfy pants. Hi, Maria. Welcome home. Thank you. I'm live on Facebook. If you don't know it, my name is Tracy Weinzapfel. Hi, Aunt. Hi, Diane Miller. I got my comfy. I got my comfy sweatsuit on. I decided that it just warranted to be comfy tonight. Hello in Oregon. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I just made a cup of tea. I'm hoping this doesn't keep me up all night. So glad to see you, Tracy. It is so nice to be seen. I know, isn't this so cute? I got this set at Costco. I love it. So comfortable. Mm, amazing artist. All right. I love to show my support when somebody gets a good licensing deal or well, I just really am happy. Hi, Pam in Texas. Still trying to find my way, but I love tuning in to see your sweet self. Hi, Pam. Feels like you've been gone forever. I know, really does. What can I update you on? All right. First, I went to Florida, which was interesting because it was teaching art educators. Very fun, art teachers. Interesting teachers in themselves. Hi, Anne. Good evening. Oops, hold on. Yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. Hopefully, you can hear me and see me and all the good things. Sound check, 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 check. Wearing sweatpants tonight just because I wanted to be comfy. I went and literally jumped, not jumped. At my age, there's no jumping. I went and got in my hot tub and just chillax for 20 minutes post work, post dinner, and it really felt good. And I have been not here for the past 2 weeks. Thank you for missing me. So sweet. I do have some gifts that I do want to share just because I saw Maria, sweet Maria. Maria, thank you very kindly for your sweet card and kind words. Yes, I forwarded Anne on to her. So thank you. That was absolutely amazing sharing your art. I'm going to make a spot. I bought a bunch of Gorilla Putty stuff and I am going to put this up in my studio. So I've got a bunch of art I'm going to put there. I also want to thank, I hope I see her here tonight, but even if I don't, we'll just, a newbie. Hi, Mickey. I will start painting in about 15 minutes. So this was so sweet. I'm just in a point in my life too where things are changing, but this is so sweet. Karen said, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Please take this feather offering and put it in your cap, hat, or home. The feather symbolizes strength, freedom, and wisdom, and you always feel those in abundance. So I am going to keep this feather, and it is going to go in my next hat. I have a friend who makes cowboy hats. You will never know what you've given back to me. You will always be my art muse. Thank you with all my heart, Karen. Karen, thank you. I didn't read Maria's. I should have asked for permission. But um, so then when I was in Oklahoma, which I will talk about, I went to Oklahoma and I got this beautiful mug from my friend Deborah, who took one of my classes. And it's all things Oklahoma. It's also the size of my head. Now, I do love a good mug, and normally my morning mug is this size. But I decided I'm not sure if this has caffeine, so I went for this over this because I was afraid I might be staying up until 4 a.m. Um, And then she got me a cute Oklahoma tea towel. Oklahoma is really close to my heart. I've been teaching in Oklahoma for the past, I think we figured it out, 8 or 9 years. I think I've gone like every other year. Uh, I haven't been every time or anything. They're going to have their 10-year anniversary next year. But I did do some classes in Oklahoma. I will tell you there were some high highs, and then there were like, oh my goodness, I just am going to put it all out there and do and be me and all of the things, which is what I did. And very special time for me. Also, it was weird enough because sometimes when you teach, sometimes when you teach, um, you always want to connect with everybody. I get 15 minutes to talk, so just bear with me. Um, I love being a teacher. I love teaching what I love so much. So um, pretty much you want to talk about art or business or all of the things. I love to talk about it. I love to share. The other day, I not failed in something, but I'll tell you what I did. But anyway, sometimes in my classes over the years, there are some people I am just not sure if I'm connecting with or they've got me. They're very quiet. The first time this happened was because most times people expressed, ask questions, they're very involved in my classes. And occasionally I just have one or two that's just very quiet. And that happened again in Oklahoma. I had somebody who was in the back corner, really quiet. And this happened at one of the large trade shows. I think I was teaching like 150 or 100 or whatever that number was, but you would think out of 50 to 100, I am not going to notice if somebody is not happy. Hi, Vicki. I'm happy I'm back too. Um, so the first time this happened, the person was expressionless, did not move, all of the things. Deborah, I just showed your mug. Deborah's online. Deborah helped me set up. So um, I this happened, and then when the class ended, I tried to make her smile. I tried all the things. She came up to me, and I can't remember what state I was teaching in, and she walked up the front. Everybody parted ways. I'm like, oh, here it comes. Like I am waiting for the constructive feedback, and it was a lady who said, just she stood there and she stared at me, and she goes, you know what? That was one of the best classes I've ever taken in my entire life. And I've been to like 20 CHAs, whatever her number was. And I just sat there and I go, really? Like, I thought you hated it. And so we have become friends. We're still friends on Facebook. When I see her at trade shows, we just give each other most giant hug. So I will tell you, in Oklahoma, I had a very similar experience. I won't name any names. She was so lovely. I mean, but I didn't know if she liked my class. Now, she liked my first class and signed up for my second class. So that's a really good sign. But in my second class, didn't say very much either. And I'm wondering, where is our connection? What do I got to do? I got to jump through some hoops. And when I was saying my goodbyes on Friday night, I saw her in the distance in the banquet, and I was not going to the banquet. I just went and helped out. My seat, by the way, is wobbling, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall off it and die. And I feel like that would not be good. So I had a similar experience with somebody, and she took my second class. I never got to speak to her after that. I did know many of the people in my classes, including Deborah. So when I see her smiling face, my face smiles. So I walked over to her, the banquet. I got down on my knees, just, my whatever, knelt down. And I said, hi, Gary in Temecula. Gary, do you want to see what's going on in my studio? You see what's down there? Okay, I'll talk about that all later, but I just happened to see Gary. That had to do with him. So, anyway, long story short, I said to her, just wanted to say to you, thank you. We had something happen in the class. I said, I'm sorry that got a little disruptive. And she said, kid, I think she called me kid. I just have to say something to you. And I was like, what's that? She goes, you are one of the best teachers I have ever had. I would take your class over many of these longer classes, all these, like I want to learn, but she said, I'm 83 years old. And I was like, what? 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 I said, I got to tell you, I really felt like we weren't connecting. And she said, nope, I'm really quiet. I just have to tell you, one of the best experiences that I've ever had. Yes, I took the second class, and kid, if you come back, I will be there for your next class. Very sweet. 83, she said she taught for 50 years. And I just thought that made it for me. That 5 minutes. And then she said, the only thing I got to tell you, kid, I did say to her, hey, so let's say her name is Gary. Hey, Gary, I really like this person in the class. What are you drinking? Like, and I made a joke out of it. And she said, until I get to know you, I don't really talk. And I said, okay. And we had an incident that happened in my class that was a little disruptive. And she said, you know what? The only thing I got to tell you, kid. I'm like, what is that? She goes, I wanted to slap you upside the head if you apologize because you had no reason to be sorry. Don't apologize for what you're not sorry about. Now, there were a few choice, lovely words that I was hearing from this 83-year-old woman's mouth. And in that 5 minutes, it was the best thing. Made my event. Okay. So that being said, thank you for the welcome back. My studio is a burst-in. Oh, sorry, I don't have stuff. I just got out of the hot tub and there's steam in my hair. I do want to continue with gifts. I don't know if Denise is here. It's on my wall already. Oh, you can't see it. I'm going to take it down. Okay. Denise attended my retreat and lovingly sent me this gift. She also sent me a gift that is absolutely, this is so amazing because it's handmade and it's already on my wall. I already got the time set, although with no numbers and no digital numbers, that's a problem. But if I see her here, from the heart, okay? Also, if you would know this lady, she was at the retreat. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Tie-dye. She was wearing the cutest pair of sunglasses. I said, man, I love those sunglasses. So cute. Where'd you get them? Never told me where she got them. She gifted them to me, and they're really nice sunglasses. So I am humbled and feeling very special today. I mean, I don't think I pull them off near as well as she does, but Denise, I have to take like a 2-hour drive on Saturday, and I hope the sun is shining because by golly, kid, look at me. Look at me. They're like rainbow. Denise Mitchell, this is too kind. Very too kind. But my golly goose, she's going to wear them. Very kind. She wrote this really kind note and why she sent them. And I don't really accept gifts, but if I have to accept it, thank you. The handmade gift. Anyway, so I just want to thank you. And I already have your clock. It's already hanging up, but I don't want to show my butt again on tape. Okay. So with that being said, anyway, sometimes you just put something on your face and you just be like, I just want to look as cool as Denise, and that's what I'm going to look. Okay. With that being said, thank you very much. Nobody ever needs to send me gifts, whether you're in my classes, not in my classes. I just want to share an experience with you. Now, I will ask you, share a smile, because sometimes it makes me work too hard. And I wonder what I'm doing. But I do want to say I came back from Oklahoma feeling energized and excited. And I was kind of glad too. Those events that I sign up for a year in advance, whatever, it is a year. By the time I get to them, sometimes they're just falling. And, I had to go from Florida, pack up a suitcase 2 days later. I just packed the same stuff. I've been wearing the same clothes for 2 weeks. I just threw it all back in the suitcase, flew there. Forgot my deodorant both times and forgot my toothbrush the second time. Anyway, so hence hair back. Okay, I have 4 more minutes. Now that I've just said hi to my friend Gary, there is something going on in my studio. I mean, that's going on. That's going on. And all those boxes in the back is going on. I came home and it was like every craft location just dropped a box off at my doorstep. And I was thankful that the UPS guy managed to put the crate of journals in my studio because those boogers are heavy. So I am gearing up for my next art challenge. What does that mean for you? I can't really announce it, right, Anne? I'm a week early. I can't really announce it. Can't give you a sign up, can't tell you where to go, all of the things. If you're a member of your Artful Journey, don't sign up because remember it's included. But I am having another art challenge starting, it's in September. September 27th, no, September 22nd through the 26th. I love that the lady on YouTube that says, I am an artist, said, you are a delight to watch. Thank you. That's a very large compliment. So I came home, unpacked, started to get my stuff together, you know, because I don't know what's going on here. And I am very excited for this event, probably more excited than I've been. If you've ever done one of my, oh, I just captured my butt from behind. If you've ever been in one of my art challenges, it's $10. It is 5 days of art journaling. Okay. Yes, I have taught the cactus behind me. And Valerie said, I love your art challenges. It really is a way for you guys to either learn some new techniques, hone some techniques, maybe just get back in the daily art practice. And I cannot wait. I'm even more excited because the internet is working, my studio's together, all of the things. You know, last time the art challenge, the last day, I ran into internet issues that caused me to just get my own internet out here and run my business like a business. Run my business with my business. Excuse me, I got to take a sip. What are we painting tonight? I really don't know. I'm stretching. No. I thought what I would do is paint. Put that in just in the back of your mind. I'm going to formally announce it next week. Please, there's nothing to find. There's nowhere to go. There's no landing, anything. It's just not there. Doesn't exist yet. Hence, I'm not supposed to say anything. But I love to make my team squirm. The challenge is 1 week daily, Monday through Friday. So we'll have 5 days of art. And I'm excited because the last day, on the 5th day, I got rain and internet last time. And I love the project that we're doing. Like, it just wholeheartedly speaks to me. Also, it speaks to me in saying where I can art journal, how do I come up with my stuff, all of the things. I share snippets of whatever I do. Okay. Then to answer your question, this was one of the questions that I did teach in Oklahoma. I made these mini journals and it said OKC Painting Palooza. I came home with 3 or 4 of them, and this is where I had screwed up. I didn't screw up. I had Tommy, I had missed, no, there was an order that was shipped to me, Jelly Arts. One of the packages in my order never made it to me. And the package arrived during my retreat. So that was like 3 weeks ago. I want to know, when you guys order from me, usually 1 to 2 days tops, unless I'm traveling and I put a warning out there. Plus, everybody knows I'm traveling. I pride myself on customer service. I had 4 orders. I don't know if Jennifer Taylor was here, but she understood. She was being so sweet. She went to the retreat. I could tell her, I'm sorry. There were two people I was not able. I emailed. Do you want your money back? I'm so sorry. Not my fault. Delay. I just want you to know I came home, and of course, in those 4 orders, I feel bad when something is late or you don't get it within 2 days. I'm a crafter, artist, whatever. If I order something, by golly, I want to be painting the next day. So you guys gave me some great inspiration. This little mini journal, it's 3x5. It's such a great thing. The cost of my challenge is $10. Okay, so I think it was Denise who yelled, could you please make a cover that says do something creative every day? Jennifer Taylor, you're getting one of these. Please don't order it. Okay, please don't order because your order is on its way, and I feel really bad that your order had to wait. It's in there. Okay, that prompted me. I wrote emails to each of you, wrote notes, and then somebody yesterday emailed me yesterday night and said, I think you're ignoring me and I want my money back. And I said, I'm so sorry. I've emailed you 2 times. I put a free gift. And then she emailed me back and said, totally fine. I'm so fine. But if you ever feel like you're getting ignored by me, one thing I do take very seriously is customer service and your appreciation, my appreciation for you shopping my store. Denise, it was you. I haven't put them on the website. Jennifer, I knew how much these tag albums you loved, and you ended up loving them. One is in there for you. And then there were 2 other ladies, Diana something and somebody else something. And I just want you to know, I posted that on Facebook, and somebody said to me, they sent me a message and said, do you really think it's a good idea to share that you gave a poor customer service situation? Which I didn't think I did, but because I emailed them. But and then you share it with all of us, and I was like, actually, yes, I do. Yes, I want to say that's how I run my business. I really wrote these notes in there, and I should have sent like a hand painted card, but literally the second those came in, I wanted to turn those around, and I hit the mail lady right as she was pulling up. So if you're ever waiting for an order from me, that's what I have to say about that. Plus, I got a lot of new stuff. I'm checking all that in. I'm back. The girl is back. All right. So with that being said, while I was gone, I painted 3 things. Now, the lid kind of closed because I had to go and things were still wet. But this is what I taught in my little make and take. I kind of wanted to recreate this because it was on my brain, and I love the colors. So I might just switch things up a little bit and play, but something similar to this. I keep shaking it around so you all don't get like, I have to paint it like that. But it's in front of me, and I'm letting you know. And I'm painting in this art journal. Yes, you can buy the art journal. The painting will be for free. You pay for the cost of the journal, and you pay for the shipping. This is not an inexpensive journal. It's an indigo handmade paper, 100% cotton, 5.5 by 8.5. But I feel like painting in this size. I love what this watercolor paper will do, and the painting is for free. There you go. I feel like I just said all of that without breathing. I'm here. Okay. Does that all make sense? Thank you. I just decided that in the latter parts of my years, maybe I'm heading down the hill, maybe the hill, I don't know. I just want you guys to know how and where I'm at with my business. And if I want to post that somebody got a free gift, I'm going to post if somebody got a free gift. But I thought I appreciated the person. Uh-oh, what is on this journal? Oh, it's just the tape from the, I got a little panicky there. I will put Anne's email address up, not mine. Oh, that would be horrible. There it is. That goes to Anne. Oh, I just took it off, I think. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing today. All right, this is just the, anyway, anywho, I got to turn this fan off. It's freezing my neck out, and I don't think my watercolors are going to take too well. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you're new to my page, my name is Tracy Weinzapfel. I have a membership group called Your Artful Journey, where I put my heart, my love, and soul and every technique I can think of out to them. I do have paintbrush sets. I will be using set number 2. That would be door number 2. because I'm going to be using watercolors tonight. There you go. Am I in danger of flooding? No, I'm way off the coast. Thank you. I'm good. Love the art challenges. I love that. I love that. Okay. I did unpack, so my stuff is here. Um, I have an Anne Marie song in my head, so if I start singing, could I have this dance for the rest of my life? I apologize. It's better than It's a Small World. Yeah. Oh, extra camera views? I'm right here. Uh-oh, what is this? Where did you come from? Where did that come from? I'm an artist. You do not sign up for the art channel, the challenge yet because I prematurely announced it just to save the date. Sorry. I'll tell you next week. So show up. Yes, US shipping only for this journal. I'm sorry. Uh, international shipping is a challenge and expensive. Do I want to do it? Yes, I do. Is it cost effective right now? Not really. Sometimes, all the time. Somebody wanted to order a set of watercolors and a journal the other day, and it was way more than what they were ordering. And I was like, you don't want to do it. Sure enough, she don't want to do it, but you're welcome. Okay, painter's tape. Put it down. I'm putting mine off the page a little bit because I don't want to this paper is so beautiful. Handmade, 100% cotton. It just handles watercolors like a champ. And I love it. So there you go. I'm going to try and not spill my tea on it now that I don't mind spilling on me. I am hoping to read a book and go to bed early tonight. So, and this weekend, I'm taking a little drive. Watercolors. I'm going to go with tropicals, and I'm going to give these a good soaking. Soaking, what does that mean? Just wet them down with you can use your paintbrush, but wet them down with a spray bottle, whatever, 30 seconds, really douse them up. I cleaned this set. No, I didn't. That's still dirty. I did clean one of my sets. What is this? I love this. This is the Essence set. So I'm just going to play. I get to play when I want. I love the tropical set too. I probably will get everything out of there, but there's a really beautiful blue in here and purple. And all right, should I just pull I think I cleaned these, but now I've jockeyed them all up again. Oh yeah, look at how these are kind of clean. Those are kind of clean. Anything that's kind of clean is kind of good. Anyway, you know what I need to do is find some yellow somewhere. All right, that's the classics, tropicals, and Essence. All right. I'm going to mix and match. That's just the mood I'm in. Might be the tea, might be the weather, might be a hurricane. That hurricane is not, we're fine. I'm waiting. I know that, I think it's been I don't know, anniversary of Katrina. And so that's kind of scary. Okay. Did I say I was using that set? I mean, I'm using that set. So set 2, watercolors. I've got water right here. I do not have a magic oven. So yes, occasionally you're going to have to watch paint dry because it needs to dry. I don't have sometimes I use a heat gun and I will speed it up. Okay, so let's take your finger along the inside of your tape. Make sure you have a great adhesion. Okay, go ahead. Make sure you got that. And then I am just going, I think my paintbrush is dirty. That's okay. All I'm doing is just wetting the background just a little bit. Now I could mist it, or I could take this undersized round brush. I'm using a 6 round brush. I don't want this soaking wet. I don't want this going everywhere. I just want this to blend into one another, have the colors be friends and just blend into one another and feel relaxed. Don't worry about where your colors are going. If you see a flower, don't see a flower. If you see a monkey or an elephant, by God, that's fantastic. Just don't concentrate on that. Let loose. Let loose. What did I say? Let loose. And just splotch your watercolors about. When I say splotch, just that. Exactly what I'm doing. No rhyme or reason. I'm relaxed. Okay. Rinse off in between. I am going to take a nice little paper towel and have that, or just a, yeah. That's funny you said you were far from the coast. I'm in South Carolina and tell my friends back in the Midwest the same. Last year we ended up with our shed in the trees behind our fence. Oh, we live in Greenville. Okay, Sherry, I'm not going to say that anymore. But as far as I know, I have not watched the news. Felicia, I have not checked my P.O. box yet. I know. I've got to get into town. All right, hitting over here to the tropicals. This is kind of what I did because I was sharing all my watercolors. So Felicia, thank you for the email. I neglectfully have not hit my PO box in just ever. Okay, I got to remember not to say that because I haven't lived here long enough to even know what I'm talking about when it comes to the weather. That is just a fact. I felt like I was just getting California's down, and I moved. There was a color in here that I wanted to. Is it this color? Oh yeah, it's right here. Is it this color? Yeah, 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 yeah. And ooh, she's deep and passionate. I don't think that was the color I meant to go in, but I'm okay with it. It's just really dark. Okay. Anyway, uh, that's all I have to say about that. I must be in a Sling Blade mood because I think I've quoted Sling Blade like 4 times, so I don't know what's going on. Should I pop a little orange in here? Never hurt anybody, right? I mean, kind of a rough color to work with, but I believe Taylor Swift is making a go at it. So if Tay can do it, I can do it too. No, I did not just compare myself to Taylor Swift. A little bit. Okay, any extra water, if it starts to pond up, I just kind of dry off my brush. Look at how gorgeous she is. I love this pink. And I'm just filling in. You don't have to get everything. If the orange starts going haywire, just pull her back. All right. Do do. Okay. Do 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 do. Drop some orange. Drop it like it's hot. Who's painting with me tonight? You got all quiet, so I know there's some people out there. And why are you just going right down there? Just dry off your brush. Okay, I got a lot of thumbs up, so people are painting. Just do not disturb them. Do 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 do. And we're blending, we're playing. And again, I don't want a ton of water ponding up on the edges when the paper starts to bow a little bit. I like your singing better. uh, oh, okay. Les just said, I live a short distance from Tracy. I'm in no way concerned about Aaron. There we go. I haven't watched the news all day, but trust me, if somebody's going to pack up and go somewhere, this kid's going to be it because I've been through too many a fire, too many scary things in Southern California that I don't play. They tell me to get out of the way, I get out of the way. That's how I roll. You don't have to tell me twice. You want to evacuate? I'm out. I'm not going to wait and watch the traffic. Did it before, I'll do it again. I think I've evacuated 4 or 5 times. And I was out. Mm. Wait a minute. This is tie-dye. Kinda. Look, Denise. Jenny says I'm watching from Australia. I guess I was influenced slightly. Anyway, so I wet the background, which is really called wet on wet, but I just wanted it enough that the watercolors would just kind of play and would just dance around, blend into one another. This does have to dry, which, by the way, when I was at the little mini workshop, I didn't have a lot of dry time and I didn't have a heat gun, so we just had to wait. But we worked. The nice thing about these little journal tags is this is a binder ring and it comes apart, so you could take the pages out and work independently on them. So you could have 10 pages going at one time. Okay, Denise is still here. So Denise, by golly, didn't know it, but you influenced me with your kindness today. The journal books are awesome. Thank you very much. My little invention. I've got them in different covers, different things, and I plan on coming out with more. And I love this size because it's 3x5 and it's mini. Well, that's pretty. The colors are lovely. I can't paint tonight, but I love watching you. I try to paint with the replay. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know it's valuable. All right. Well, goodbye for that. Goodbye for that. And goodbye with that. Let them dry. Pull them off to the side. Don't need them. Don't. I just got to make sure this is dry because. And don't worry if you get a little, I missed a spot. Fine. Okay. I think that's dry. Ah, so now if I deviate from this, don't yell at me. It's just that's the mood I'm in. Ultra fine Sharpie. Just we had a really good discussion about pencils in one of my classes, and everybody loved my little explanation. Okay, now first off, I'm going to look at my painting. So that's why I want to say none of my paintings turn out exactly the way I paint them the first time, because I look at it and I say to myself, I see this, I see that, I see different things. Now, you don't have to color or draw in the lines at all. This would be perfectly fine to not. I'm going to have a little bit of fun and just kind of say, like, what do you see kind of thing? And like right off the bat, I kind of go, well, and look at where I'm just using this to sketch for all intensive purposes. Okay. So I am gonna, oh, that was wonky. I don't know what that was. You can decide how far you're going down. You can leave things and you could say, oh, maybe I'm going to come back to that, or maybe this goes here, this goes there. I don't know. I'm just debating. There's something going on here. I don't know. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there is. Okay. I don't know what kind of flower these are. Somebody asked me, well, if you don't know what you're drawing, like, what's the concept to you? I'm like, concept is I just get to sit here and be creative and lose myself in this ever changing, crazy world. And I get to just play. Really not a bad gig. So I guess this guy is going to go right here. This is going to be kind of there. Okay. So there's one flower, two flower. Well, there has to be three because I'm not leaving just two. That would drive me completely bonkers. What are you? Where did you come from, little darling? And by the way, I'm kind of scribbling. Like, you notice I'm relaxed? Oh, this journal is going to somebody. Always miss the start of your broadcast. I can't get used to the new time. Jan, we're going on a year, love. I know you personally. I might need to just send you a reminder, but I know. Aren't I? I think I'm in your time zone, aren't I? I think. Okay. So we did draw this guy has got a stem. I don't know what this is. Like, oh boy, that's a leaf. That's a leaf. That's a leaf. Okay. Um, that's a leaf. Okay. This is coming down here. I don't know where that other leaf is going, but maybe it's going here. It just decided it's going there. Okay. At peace. I don't know what this one's doing or if it has a leaf, but it's kind of right in there. Okay. They kind of look like cone flowers. They're kind of cone flowers, but my cone flowers actually are more rounded or um these are kind of squared off. I don't know what they are. They're just kind of saggy looking. They haven't been watered in a while. Maybe they're 55 and they're just sagging. We can't help it. We're beautiful just the way we are. Let's make another pass. I really wish I had some like I don't not glitter. Okay, just to be clear, not glitter. I think I do. Some deco art, just something glittery, not glitter. Let's be clear. The day I let glitter in the studio, it's probably the day we're going to burn it down and just say we're going to start again because I glitter and I do not go together. All right, now I can see it more. Can you? I have to set my alarm so I'm not like. Okay, now we're just going to scribble some more. And I'm just going to skirt the pen along the top of this piece of paper, just skirting it. Does that make sense? Just brushing the top. This has a nice little texture to it. It's 100% cotton, handmade, so it's got so the softer I am, yeah. Oh, well, you know, ignore the lines. We don't care. Oh, this petal goes way down here. Okay. And then I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna scribble. Oh, well, what about you guys? Did I forget about you? Yes, I did. And where do you come from? Glitter glues and paste are okay, but I hear you on the jars of glitter. Yeah. Deco art makes a paint. I'll find it. I think it's called Stardust, Star Glitter Glamour Glow. I don't know. I haven't used it in a long time. Um, I'm not really a glitter girl. I don't really I never was into that or makeup or bougie or anything. So my girlfriend used to always we'd go out in college and she'd be like, look like a snowball of glitter. And I was like, I looked more like a, I don't know, boy. You're not going to get me with glitter on. She used to even hug me just to irritate me because the glitter would come off on my face. She knew my thoughts, played with my mind. We might make this a little mixed media-ish because I could speed this process up a little bit. So let's just go back to making our flowers really set up and look beautiful. Look at how pretty they are. Every time you go around that line, maybe just pull in from the end. I'm scribbling. So none of this is, if you got a little bit of a shake in your getty up, you're going to be fine. I'm not choking up on the bat. I'm actually incredibly relaxed. Yes, I sit kind of crazy. I always have. So I know that some people tell me this looks incredibly uncomfortable. It happens to be really comfortable for me, but I'm relaxed. Now, I said I was going to do a little cheat method because I can streamline that a little bit with some acrylic paint. But we're going to look for some glitter. Okay, let's give our leaves some lovin'. If you're in your artful journey, somebody asked me too about the cacti painting. I believe we did something similar like that in there. Well, you know what? We're getting to the end of, what the heck is happening with time? We're getting to the end of September. No, August. I, I don't know how that's happening. I think it's when I travel. 2 trips back to back. It was like 8 weeks passed in 2 minutes. Okay. Well, I like this page. But there's got to be something. I don't know what's going on behind this guy. Well, this is going to be more cut off. Okay. We're just going to give that a little bit of a haircut. Oh, okay. I love your relaxed approach. You have actually helped me to chill and just have fun and appreciate the outcome. Thank you for all you do. Jenny, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, Christmas now. No, 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 no. It's almost Labor Day. Carolyn, I believe an email was sent to you. I hope you received that because you were looking for some assistance. I know I saw that today too. So you might want to check your email. All right. The way I'm sitting now is a little ungirly like. Okay. I'm gonna go look for that paint real quick. I remember the name of it. What is this? Glitter. Oh, glamour dust. No, that sounds like. Oh no, it's liquidy. Okay, glamour dust. That's what I meant. But I haven't used this stuff. Oh, gal, gripping medium. No, not happening. Glamour dust is the name of it. I'm just gonna grab. I haven't used this stuff. Here's yellow. Oh, do we have gold? Otherwise, I'll just use metallic gold. That's what I like. What is this? What color are you? Gold glitz. Well, there you go. I found it. I'll answer your own question. I haven't used this stuff, so I don't even know if it's still good. How cute is this? I love the simplicity. Oh yeah, I love stickles too. I actually have those somewhere. You know how much paint I've opened in the last 2 weeks? Like new paint. Oh, I'm so sick of opening. Oh, wait, I shouldn't say that. Deborah opened most of my paints in Oklahoma. Okay. I don't know what this is going to do. So I'm just going to put it out. Sometimes I like to mix it up. This is black acrylic paint. Okay. Just black acrylic paint. And I'm going to take a stencil brush, which I do have in set number 3. I need to put the seat down so I can lean over. When is Labor Day? Oh, Labor Day is in 11 days. Well, that's a day off for me. Yes. That is a Monday off. Oh, golly. I wonder if okay, everything's probably closed here. Okay, I am going to brush off most of this paint. What does that mean? I dip into it and then I just do this and I pounce 99% of that paint right off. Okay, so now I'm going to come in like so. See how I saved all that time and I don't have to, but I can go back into it because now I pounced off too much and I don't see any paint. Ooh, maybe I'll do something. I love to like just, oh no, I might venture out. It's time to go see North Carolina. Really is time. I still need to share the last day of my Oklahoma trip. I had such an amazing, well, I think I shared that, but I wanted to do some thank yous. So that's all I'm doing is see, just giving these guys some a little bit of, you know how uh, they're just all furry on top. This is where I thought the glitter would look really good is up here. Okay, don't go too dark. And now I'm just taking my pen and adding a few more details, rounding this out. Do 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 do. Oh, that song is out of my head. What am I doing? Just little Pokemon dots. I'm just doing this. And the more you do, the more fun they are. Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? You be my partner. I better not sing too much because Facebook will give me the licensing because I sound so much like what's her name? Anne Marie. Oh, that's Anne's name. How funny. Anne, I just noticed that. I've not even heard that song today. So don't ask me. Where did it come from? And don't tell me you can't make little dots, okay? And then just kind of randomly put a few more in there. Just kind of makes it feel kind of, you know, furry, bulbousy. And I'm just going to make one more pass. And as I make one more pass, I even get more wonky. What does that mean? I'm just shaking. Whoa. Well, that got kind of wonky. When I don't know what to do, I just scribble. All right, I like that. I kind of feel like it needs a little bit of white, but let's see what this does. I don't even know if this is a thing. I don't know if this is just going to, oh, well, I broke the lid. I don't know. Do I just dump it out and just see? Oh, or do I just put it on there? I don't know. I haven't used it in a long while. I'm just going to do this. I should be looking for my stickles. Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. I did the gold. Let's just see how this dries. I think I would have done this if I were smart instead of a brush. Oh, yes, that's what I would do if I were me. And by golly, I am me. Meer than meer than me. Okay, you learn something new every day. I'll put this. It is pretty. I do have to say. I think I would even use like black, but you know, it's just that little added touch. Now, what was I going to do? I had a thought, and then the thought just vaporized. I'm going to lift it off of there, and I'll go back with my black because I don't want it all the way down. God, I hate when I have a thought and it just vaporizes. It just goes out into the universe and you just can't get it back. Um, I did decide there is a leaf on this. I mean, there we go. Look at that. I'm going to just go around this with a pen. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I kind of thought it needed a hair of white. Now, I don't want to go through the middle of that flower with all that glitter because I have a feeling it's going to leave, it's going to not like my Sharpie, but let's see what happens. Not a lot of white. Not a lot of white. Ooh, yeah, probably going to ruin my pen. But you know what? White is what you mentioned. There you go. Thank you. Ah, thank you very much. Liner brush, check. I mean, this needs to be, oh, this, oh, that's the liner brush I never washed and it's ruined. But I'll try to bring it back to life. Okay. I have to say I love the glitter, but I see it getting all over the place. Is my head in the way? No. There you go. What do you think? Now, there's nothing better than acrylic paint. I'm just taking what I have left in the black and making another pass, shaping my flowers up, giving them some Mo and some Joe. I really like this page. Really just love the feel of it. And I believe somebody purchased it. I think it was Connie. And Connie, if you want to add to your order, you can do that. Or you can go place an order if you want, and I'll just add the journal. I think I'm done. And I really loved the diamond dust. I really do. I am so surprised how much I like this that it's coming back. Rosie just said, your videos are just plain fun. Thank God I didn't stop reading it that plain. Your videos are just plain. Look at that. They dancing. Okay. Just I'll keep all these supplies out. I do add this. It all goes on under free tutorials under my website, Tracy Weinzapfel Studios. If you're interested in learning more about your artful journey, you can send an email to help@yourartfuljourney.com, which is right there. I'm going to remove the tape. I'm going to sign my name to this. And ooh, like butter. This is what happens when I'm off for 2 weeks. I feel like I just get a little silly. But I really did miss. Oh man, I love. Now I had a little. I just missed this right here, but not okay. I'll fix it. I just love the feel of this. I love the little white speckles where I missed the paint. I don't want to be perfect here, and this will really bug me if I am. So I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Okay. You know, that's all she wrote, people. That's all she wanted. Okay, I'm done. What about a stenciled word in the corner? You are free to do that on yours, but mine is just gonna stay the way it is. Just plain. That's the way I feel today. Well, I don't feel plain, but I really love this. I really love this page. Okay, enough of that. I don't need to stand here and admire my own work. That is plumb nutty. Let's turn this off. Let's come back to this. Let me show this. I did not even want to splatter this. Did somebody say you should have splattered it? Splatter top with white. You know what? I actually have bits of white in here that I'm actually, it's the natural paper, so I didn't want to throw it. That's my mood. Now yours could turn out a little bit different. Um, that's going to Connie. And Connie just said, it's wonderful just the way it is. I love getting this journal. Thank you. You're so welcome. By the way, I have not painted for myself. It's only 8:29. Just give me 2 more minutes. But my goal for this weekend, other than putting all of what you just saw over there in some boxes and getting rid of them off of all my work surfaces, but I'm waiting for 2 more items, or 3 or 1. My goal is to just paint. Sometimes when I'm in that mood, I jump and get online, but I do have to do some I gotta go somewhere this weekend that's going to involve me driving for an hour and driving home for an hour. But I am going to look so dang. Look at this. Heading down the highway, looking for some wood and some acrylic or whatever comes my way. This is what I'm going to wear because it matches my art. I promise that tea was just an Irish tea that Lisa with 2 S's gave me. It had nothing else. And yes, this is what happens when your hair meets a hot tub. All right. Excuse me, get out of my way. Have a wonderful day. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this thing. Have a wonderful, I should say, morning meditation for your Artful Journey members is Friday morning at 10:30. Thank you, Anne, for that reminder. Yes, that is for members only at 10:30. And by the way, be on time because guess who's starting on time? Because at 11:30, she has to go get her nails done because she broke her middle finger and she got to go get that taken care of. Friday. Don't forget, because yours truly did. And then I believe morning meditation would be Monday, Tuesday, because I moved it to Tuesday. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know why I'm being so silly, but if it was your first time joining me, I promise you I am normally a very calm, cool, and collected cat. I don't really do that very often. Okay, look at, I can't actually physically wink without doing this. Have a great night. Over the weekend, if I get the mood to just jump on and paint with y'all, I will, because it's my page and I'll paint if I want to. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to do something creative every day, which is my motto, the saying on my wall, and I will get these loaded on the website. Okay. Connie, you're so welcome. Talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.